The Huskies will be looking to end their regular season on a high note as they welcome the University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs to the Brooks Center this weekend. Welcome back to Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm your host, Felicity Harding. Last weekend, the Huskies were on the road where they faced off against Denver. After losing Game 1 3-1, they picked up a 2-1 win to earn the split. The Huskies struggled to get possession of the puck and shots on both nights, but they were able to get just enough possession and shots to pull off the win on Saturday. The Huskies are currently being led by their underclassmen as all 5 of their top point players are freshmen or sophomores and 7 of their top 10 are underclassmen. Freshman forward Austin Brnovic currently leads the team, while sophomore forwards Tyson Gross, Barrett Hall, Werner Miettinen, and Damon Gardner all sit right behind him. Line mates Brnovic, Hall, and Miettinen are currently combined for a total of 25 goals and 64 points, making them the highest scoring line for the Huskies. The Huskies also saw an incredible performance from sophomore goaltender Isaac Posh, who was able to save 76 of the 80 shots he faced over the weekend, good enough to earn him MCHC Goaltender of the Week. Posh currently sits 15th in the nation with a goals against average of 2.09 and is 7th for his save percentage of .931. While Posh had a great weekend, he was not the only NCHC goaltender who stood out. Bulldogs freshman goaltender Adam Guyon had 51 saves on 54 shots over the weekend, earning him NCHC Rookie of the Week. This season, Guyon has a save percentage of .889 and a goals against average of 3.25. Last week, the Bulldogs welcomed the Miami Redhawks to AMSOIL Arena. Both games required extra time as Duluth was able to take the first game 3-2 in overtime and then won the second game in a 9-round shootout. Freshman forward Max Plant led the Bulldogs in points with his 2 assists as they did not have any players with a multi-goal weekend. This season, the Bulldogs have found a lot of offensive power from their freshmen and underclassmen. Freshman forwards Jason Shagabe, Max Plant, and Zam Plant are 3 of the top 5 leading point players for Duluth as the 3 combined for 62 points. Sophomore defenseman Aaron Pionk is the 4th underclassman and only defenseman among the top 5 in points on the Bulldogs. Senior forward Dominic James leads the team in points with 26 and is the only upperclassman in the top 5 in points. The Huskies and Bulldogs met earlier in January, where the Bulldogs swept the Huskies in Duluth, winning 5-2 and 2-0. Leading the Bulldogs to their success against the Huskies was none other than Max Plant, Jason Shagabe, and Aaron Pionk, who combined for 8 points in the 2 games against the Huskies. While the Huskies struggled in Duluth, they now have Posh back in net. Last season, the Huskies were swept in Duluth, but they had better luck at home, having swept the Bulldogs at the Brooks Center. The Huskies are looking to be the top dog and get revenge this weekend as they take on the Bulldogs. If you're unable to make it to the Brooks Center, you can watch live on Fox 9 Plus or NCHC TV, or you can listen on KNSI. I'm Felicity Harding. This is Husky Hockey Weekend Preview.